this all started with a bill that passed last year, which goes by the acronym of MACRA, which everybody is talking about now. It's basically a reorganization of all of these disparate reward and penalty systems that they've been talking about and introducing for the last few years. They the idea was to consolidate them into one system. It's collectively called MIPS, the Medicare Incentive Payment System. And it includes, off the top of my head, I can't remember everything, but there's a lot of things, but it's easy to look up. But it includes meaningful use, which we all thought was going away, but isn't. It includes PQRS, which everybody's familiar with. And it includes the value-based modifier system, which is a whole talk in itself. And a few other components. And the idea is that if you comply with all of this stuff, you'll either get a reward or a penalty, depending on how well you do compared to other physicians. The other alternative is to go with one of the alternate payment models, the APMs. That's really up in the air because a lot of them have just either not been doing very well or they haven't been very well defined. So we don't really know where that's going. And we're gonna find that out in the next couple of years.
At what point might someone consider going ahead and taking that 1 or 2% hit on their Medicare reimbursements versus going through all of this?
So just skip all of the compliance rules and just take the hit. I would say the problem with that, and I see that's very attractive for most people because it's only 1 to 3%, but that's in 2017. In 2018, it's 7%. In 2019, it's 9%, and so on. I think it goes up now to about 11%. So the penalties become more onerous as time goes on, and presumably they'll get more onerous than that. So if somebody is about ready to retire, absolutely, I would consider that option. If you're considering selling to a larger entity, you might consider it, although that decreases the value of your practice if you're not up on all of that stuff at the time that you sell. So, if you're right at the end of your career, absolutely, I would consider that. But over the long term, it's probably not a viable option. I would certainly keep up with all of the new stuff at cms.gov. I would, most of this is covered very accurately on the Dermatology News website, and I would keep up with all of that because they get everything up pretty much as soon as it happens. And you just have to keep reading, and you have to keep watching because it's going to change, week by week.